think I should be live. I am live. Thank you for joining. I apologize for a delay. I tried to stream both at Twitch and YouTube, but I didn't have enough time to prepare, so it started streaming on Twitch, but it was not streaming at my scheduled stream that you're currently watching. Thank you for joining. And today we have a very special day. Yesterday I played Title Tuesday with the very good team of players. Today they have a next tournament, and I think they would just rise with time, these online tournaments. So what do we have tonight? It's called Abu Dhabi Super Blitz. And Abu Dhabi Super Blitz, Caruana, Maxim Vashyalagraf, Grischuk and Hikaru Nakamura. 3 minutes late, the world will end. Yeah, sorry for that. I was streaming live on Twitch, you can check the first, but for some reason it was not streaming here. I still have to figure out the technical details. Apparently you could do it at both platforms at the same time simultaneously using Restream IO. But again, I like 15 minutes and I didn't figure it out, so apologies for that again. So what do we have? You can see the list of players right now. Hikaru's number 1. Oh, Jan Nepomniachtchi is also playing. Oh my goodness, Jan. And let's say go candidates. Grischuk, candidate. Let's scroll down. Scroll down. Where's Fabiano? There's Fabiano. And there are lots of Anish Giri is playing. And this is like amazing tournament. I'm sure I'll find some extraordinary strong players down the line. 882 players, 11 rounds. It would be 3 minutes plus 1 second, and top 8 go to the knockout. So the goal is to reach top 8. Everything else is irrelevant, and there are only 3 prizes. So, and given the list of players that are playing, well, one of the candidates would not get a prize for sure. Why do they do this same time as final of Banter Blitz? I do not know. I do not know. I know Magnus Carlsen is playing Firuza right now, so really appreciate you being here. You want to watch both them. Okay, thank you for that. I like playing more than watching, even Carlsen Firuza. I'll maybe check the score and maybe the best game or best result. Oh, okay, thank you. 1 in chess 24. Maybe one day one of the platforms would offer me some streaming agreement, but for now I'm going solo. I'm gonna go Twitch sooner or later for sure. I'm gonna be doing it on both platforms. So what is my goal for this tournament? As you can see, my rating is 2693. Maybe I'm a little bit underrated, I don't know. And yeah, maybe not a little bit, maybe more. Nevertheless, 30 players with 2900. So my goal here is to catch a big fish. Big fishes: Hikaru, Jan Nepomniachtchi, Grischuk and Caruana, who are the candidates, for God's sakes. I want to play one of them. I never played any of them. I played next to Jan Nepomniachtchi, but that doesn't count. I played next to Fabiano Caruana in the same open tournament. We were sitting next to one another. Never with Grischuk and never... with Hikaru, in 2013, I was commentating the world teams. I was the commentator, and after a good win, he came to the. So we were also sitting there. I was asking questions. He would giving answers. It's actually not that easy to find that video even on YouTube, but because they didn't maybe transmit to YouTube for some reason, which I find weird. Do I recommend imagination in chess for calculation? I don't know what that imagination in chess is. Sounds great, but I don't know what that is. What book exactly is that? And so my goal is to just play against one of these big fishes. And for that I need to just win some games. And where is Firuza, Magnus Carlsen? I don't know what's going on. Maybe you can keep me updated if you are watching both. So we have 7 minutes before the start. 11 rounds, 3 plus 1. So yesterday I did the math poorly. I thought in 7 minutes the games would be over, but that's assuming it's a 60 move game. It could be a 100 move game or 120 move games, and that would add lots of the 4 extra minutes. So it could up to 10 minutes is one round, and 11 rounds, so it would be 2 hours just of the open section, and then well, quarterfinal and semifinal. Only 3 prizes: $5,000, $3,000, and $1,500. Only 3 prizes, and one women prize $500. Unless that woman qualifies for top 3, then the second woman gets the prize. Alright, so these are the rules of the tournament. 3+1 Abu Dhabi Chess, a Super Blitz Challenge together with chess.com. That's great they are doing this online stuff. Alright, I can see some questions. Why it's Abu Dhabi? What is to do with the city? Nothing. They have money and they want to promote chess. They have. I've been to Emirates many times. They invested lots of money into the chess clubs. Well, previous tournament. Who won the previous tournament title Tuesday? Salem from United Arab Emirates. So there you go. Well, they said they would do it previously, so we'll see what happens. You have faith in me. Thank you. Alright, so the games would start in 5 minutes 59 seconds. I need some puzzle rush, guys. I haven't been doing chess for some time now, so I'm gonna do, well, for yesterday. I mean, I didn't do anything today. Puzzle rush, there you go. Puzzle rush, and I'm gonna do 5 minutes, because that's exactly the time I have. What's this? Too slow. Mate in 1. Take the queen. Okay, I didn't even figure that one out. Mate. What's d7? Queen d7. This is harder one. Why do they give? This is not a simple one. Okay, this is pinned and promote. Checkmate. Let's go fork. Check, check and takes. Pin and take. Back rank, no. F5, of course. F5 was hanging. What's this? D1. D1. Okay. King is mated. All right. Back rank issues. Queen, rook D1, queen E4. That's it. King H7 and mate. Okay. Check and takes. This is very typical. Distract the king, and take the queen. Take the rook with the check. Check from a4, and then rook d1, and then rook d5, and then queen d7. Okay, bishop e4 wins the queen or the bishop. I've seen this one yesterday. I did this one yesterday. What was this? Was check from here and check from here. Okay. Back rank issues for white. f5 is hanging, so I can take on f5 immediately, and then come back. Okay. Queen g6, rook h8, Rubinstein bishops, f7, d7, queen, the rook, queen f3, and that's it. Okay. Bishop c6, I guess, and bishop g2. Okay. Queen b8, rook f4. No. What do I do? Queen b8 and rook e1 check, and takes. Okay. Mate is coming, queen is hanging. I need to give check. Need to another check, and another check, and then rook gives a check. Okay. Okay. Okay, that was it. All right, where's my mate? There's my mate. That's a typical mate. E4, and passant with the bishop. Just kidding. Rook h2. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. d3 is hanging. Just take it. What's the problem? What's the problem? No problem whatsoever. Okay, g7, e6, d5 must be a win. Rook takes d5 and rook takes d8. Where's my mate? Where's my mate? Queen d8 and then g6? No. I don't see a mate. Oh, of course, I don't need mate. I win the queen. Okay, rook, bishop, bishop undefended, knight a5, knight d6, rook e4, knight e4. Oh, wow, that is, I never seen this geometry. Bishop b5 mate was the idea. Very nice. Well, check and then take with the pawn. What's the problem? Okay, I have back rank, so I give backward check first and then take and then take. What is this? f3 check, lures the king into the discovery. And what do I do next? What do I do next? Knight h5, knight d5, knight g4. Where do I go next? Bishop g4 maybe. Maybe bishop takes g4 and then just take the rook. Very, very hard. Discovery is always a good move unless it isn't. g2 check, knight check, and win the queen. I have only one check on g1, so that's the one. What do I do next? I have to give another check. Nope, I was wrong. Too bad. Okay, so how do I promote? King c5 for sure. And rook c8 or king b6. Rook h8. No, why not? Why not? What was the decision? I know. Okay, last one. Not last one. I hope it's not my last one. Mate on g2. How do I make it work? I'm not afraid of queen h7. And now somehow rook c1 should be decisive. But then I am being checkmated. Queen g2, rook c1. No. What else can I do? f2. I can go f2. Okay, let's go. I have to take. Wow, I just guessed there. What's the problem? I give check and now checkmate. But how do I make a checkmate right now? Oh, no, just takes. Just and take the rook, of course. f4, h7. I don't see. I do not see my win. Where's my win? Okay, this is the last one. Take a deep breath. Bishop, no. Rook, no. What can I possibly do here? I don't know. I don't even see a forcing move. That's weird. Okay, 40 is not bad. 40 is not bad. And the round will start in 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Oof. 30 seconds. Let's go. I'm gonna go full screen in a second. Oh my goodness. 1000. It is possible that two players would have 9 out of 9 if I do the math properly. Correct me if I'm wrong. But that's why you have 11 rounds. Yeah. It could take some time, so I should maybe save energy. 5, 2, 1. What's okay. And I think I would go full screen now. Okay. Okay, I think you can see everything well. So e4. e4, e6. French defense. All right. I like knight d2 variation. I like this one. b6 and knight c6 are the moves. Now takes f6 is the main one. And now I take. There's queen f6, but it's dubious. Bishop f4 is my next move, unless it's queen c7. Then I'm gonna do g3, and I'm gonna go bishop f4 nevertheless. Capture, capture. Oh, okay, I already forgot my analysis. I think rook c1 is always a useful move in this position with queen on c7. Rook e8. I can already put my knight on e5, or I can go rook e1, but then knight h5. Yeah, rook e1 is a useful move. e5 is not happening, so I'm just preparing my pieces. What other useful moves do I have? Queen d2, knight e5. I can take the bishop whenever I want. Takes, queen b6. Actually, b2 pawn is queen b8. That's a weird move. Unpinning the knight. Okay, so my opponent wants to go e5. Rook takes c6, e takes f4. Okay. So what do I do? Queen d2, e5, we take everything. I am better, but I want more. What else can I do? Takes, knight f4 is a possibility. Yeah, I would do it. I would take and put my knight on f4. e5. Hold on, I have rook c6 intermediate move. Queen has to take to avoid fork. Then I go d e5. Knight jumps to e4. I don't see a winning follow-up. If I take knight to e5, I don't see a follow-up. d e5, knight e4. It looks very promising to me. e6. But I'm not ready to do that. Take. And then I want to go takes and queen b3 or queen b3 immediately. Queen b3 first. Yeah, black managed to push e5. I should have stopped it somehow. Maybe the tactics would work in my favor. So for now, my knight needs to be on d4, not on f4 anymore. Unless I win the d5 pawn somehow, but I don't see how I can do it. So I don't think I have any advantage. Let's play g3, weakened my king. What's gonna happen next? Takes g5. Okay. Knight d5, knight d5, bishop c4, bishop c6, rook d1, rook d8. He has enough defenders, so I have to just move knight backwards. Knight g4 is a very attacking opportunity for black. I don't like what I'm doing in this game. d5 is hanging, so what do I do? Rook f1 is passive, but maybe that's what queen h6 is coming. Oh my god, no, queen d5. I'm still fine, but okay, I need to focus and play faster. All right, b7 is hanging. What is my next move? Knight d4, bishop e4, queen b7. So what can black do? Queen f6, queen d5 check, bishop c6 looks like a move. And then I go knight d4, but then queen h6 is the problem. So maybe my next move could be bishop c6, then I probably go h3. Because queen h6 looks very promising for black. Oh, bishop c6, I can maybe attack the knight on g4 in different fashion. Hold on. I didn't go offline. All right. And I hope I didn't end my stream accidentally like yesterday. What is he thinking? Knight f2? Oh, knight xf2 is the move. And queen c5. Ouch! And what would I do then? Queen h6. I was thinking queen d5 and queen g2 in the worst case scenario. Queen f5 and queen d5, bishop e6, queen g2, bishop d5. No, bishop d5 is silly. Check. Queen g2. Oh, why did... Oh my god, I think I lost. Why I considered bishop e6? King h8, I should have played like h4 or something. This is horrible. f3, knight e3, I lose material. Oh my god, I lost this game. This is terrible. I assumed bishop e6 was the move. I think that's it. I have to give up an exchange and then game is over. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, that's it. Knight e3. This is devastating. Oh my god, queen g2. Even queen h1 was better, for God's sakes. Oh my god, this is really bad. Knight f1. Rook f3. Anything is winning here. Horrible. I know I'm running out of time. Shut up. Knight e5. Really? G2, not queen h1. Yep. And I lose my bishop. Yeah, I just resigned. Horrible. Oh my god, who did I lose to? Baby Boss 31. Still trying to get National Master because I'm a bot. Is that a joke or something? I think it's a joke, okay. I'm very disappointed. I think my chances to meet anyone are 0 already. Yeah, you were wondering what I would do on bishop c6. Nothing, because I expected bishop e6. Because on king h8, I have check on d4, I have h4 moves, I have queen h. My queen on d5 can always give check from d4, so bishop c6 wouldn't be a problem. So I assumed like any move with the h-pawn or check, something will happen there. So that's why I assumed bishop to e6. And I was in a rush, and that is why I lost this one. This is horrible. I want to check this game for How do I go to my games? Wait a second. Like automatic analysis. So I should go click on myself, I guess, and then go to games and click on this game, this one, and okay. I'm guessing it's doing the analysis at the moment. I'm guessing it is. One blunder, that's it. He did 17 best moves? That is suspicious. Queen b3, rook f1. Bishop e6 is the best. King h8 is an inaccuracy, and I should have given a check and then go h4. So my evaluation was correct. Should have played bishop e6. And then I was planning queen h1 or queen g2. I think both are good. Yeah. I'm not sure what anti-cheating measures do they have, but I'm just gonna assume all my opponents are fair, because otherwise you can go crazy in a blitz game. Yeah. Games in progress. There are still some games in progress. Why did I play queen g2 so quickly? I didn't expect king h8. Queen d4 check. He cannot go king g8 because bishop back to c4, so he has to cover only with the rook. And then I go h4, and then bishop on d7 is hanging. This was so easy. I knew bishop e6 was best, so I assumed it. And he played king h8, and I just blitz out, and that was it. That was it. Valery says, recently played against National Master, got very good position. Okay. Yeah. Guys, I hope you forgive me if, let's say, I see that I lose any chance of getting even one decent opponent. I mean, like, when I say decent, I mean like top 30 at least. Otherwise, then I don't see a point in continuing. I'll rather work on my Twitch account and stuff, because I'm not motivated if I see that I don't have a chance. I will still do my best. I would still do my best for sure. I'm a professional. And then lost few days later, its national master got banned for cheating. Interesting. National masters can cheat. Okay. I don't know what people think when they cheat. You can get your name tainted forever. For what? For some blitz rating? Or a few hundred or even a few $1,000s? I don't know. Okay, let's go. Another full screen. Who's my opponent? Indian realist from USA. Okay. d4, solid symmetrical chess. They all play the London system. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. Bishop g3, castle. Queen c7. My idea is knight bd7 followed by capture or e5. Knight belongs on d7 here, because knight c6 is just a blunder. You should do what you think is best to use your time. Thank you, Mark. Knight to e5. I think it's this move. I'm fighting for the e5 square, which is critical in this position. Oh, knight bd7 was the correct move, and f4, knight e4. I messed up. I confused some lines. f4, f6 is my plan here. Takes, maybe bishop takes, and knight goes to c6 now. the point of London system is occupy the e5 square and then have potential on the king side, which seems to me that it's gone now. Bishop d3 is the move. I can lock the center f5 any moment now, and then I'm slightly better on the queen side. e4 is not possible. Queen h5. Okay, so on cd he has to take with c pawn, and then maybe I just go to c2. I want to go to c2. Just takes. On bishop d3 I always have f5. I will never... Bishop e8 would be with a tempo at some point, but bishop d3 I always have f5. Oh, he can go bishop d3 now and then cd4. I wanted queen c2. Bishop d3 is a good move now. Yeah. Hold on, g6, bishop g6, and then I move my bishop from d7 somewhere, and then the bishop on g6 would be hanging, as well as the pawn on e3 and c3. So let me calculate that for a second. Because if f5 cd, it's equal and I don't like it, I want more. So g6, bishop g6, bishop say b5. Yep, that sounds right to me. Because my queen protects h7, for the record. Bishop to b5. I want to prevent castle. Now the bishop is hanging, so he has to move it to like c2 or b1, and then I take on e3, and then I take on f4. No, I don't take on f4. Apologies. Queen g4 check. So bishop c2. Which pawn do I take? e3 or c3? dc, bc, queen. There's check on g4. That is... Oh, I can never move my queen. Sorry, I forgot. I have d3 move in this position. Do I like it? Or I can take on e3 and then just play in the center. Take on e3. Yeah, I'm gonna take on e3. That seems like a more valuable pawn to me. Knight to f3. All right. So it's going to d4. Is f5 the move here? No. I need to develop my pieces. Knight c6 looks logical. I don't see any threats for him. My king is weak. I hate it. When in Blitz game you have a weak king, that's not very promising. So I really want to exchange the queen at some point. It's hard for white to do the development now. Maybe a4 is the move. And then b4, try to push my pieces away. But then I take knight take on b4. That should work. How can he develop pieces? Or castle? Oh, long castle is the move. Ouch. Okay, long castle is a good move. What do I do then? Let me check if I'm online. Why do I have Ukrainian language on? Long castle. What do I do on long castle? Queen f7 maybe. Move my queen close. Check. e6 is hanging. I forgot about that pawn. This is ridiculous. How can I... Yeah, you can take that pawn for sure. I still have a good position. I can take on f4. What else can I do? I can go rook e8, queen d5, knight b4, cb4, bishop b4, king d1, e2, king c1, and I don't see a follow-up. Do I go knight b4 now maybe? Can I do it? Knight b4 now. That looks nice. I'm gonna do it. If takes, queen takes, mate on e2. If not takes, then I go rook e8. I kick the... Oh, I trap the queen now. Rook e8 is trapping the queen. That's why I played knight b4. Come on. To protect the pawn. Okay. Okay, this was a decent win. This was a decent win. So I'm still in the game. I'm still in. I just want some of the top players to lose, which I still have very little chance to catch them. Although I just played with 2300 and I'm 2700, so 400 elo you can say is a difference when you're playing, at least at this stage. So and plus 400 from me, that's Caruana approximately. So maybe that's gonna happen. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Okay, I feel a little bit better about myself, but I need to check my file on London system. I think I messed up. Knight FD7 may not be good. Yeah, Hambleton is playing and commentating on Twitch. I'll do it in there's more tournaments coming up. I think there's Sitges. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Open tournament online. Much lower prizes, of course, but it means maybe the top stars wouldn't play. And oh, hold on a second. No. That's hold on. That's an open, not Blitz tournament. Open, not Blitz. Okay, I'm gonna move this tab to the. Wait a second. I want to show you the tab I'm referring to so that you can see what I'm talking about. There it is. So the games are still in progress. There are lots of games. I won a fast one. So Peter Doggers, Doggers, I think, sorry. First classical online Swiss. So it would be 9 rounds Swiss, 16 player knockout, and 90 plus 30 seconds. These are the prizes, 1,500 euros, and they're much lower, of course. So this is an online open tournament, and what I find very nice is that 16, you have to just qualify to top 16. You don't have to win all the games. So just top 16, and then you go for a knockout for 8 prizes, or 10, how do you say? Oh, 16 prizes. Chess.com membership. Okay, thank you. But this is long chess. How is they gonna check if people are not cheating in long chess? I think this is close to impossible. You can open some databases on a laptop next to you and just use some correspondence game and then claim that you remembered that. Assuming no stockfish even, that's really, I don't know what they are gonna do about that. I don't know. So probably I will not play, and it's starting, I think it's starting way too soon. Did I close it already? Hold on. No, I can, and I hope I didn't stop the stream. No, it is starting tomorrow. Okay, it is starting, the day after tomorrow. So I still have one day to think about it. So with this price, usually I never go to tournaments like that. Usually there are a bunch of GMs, and it's even if you win, it's still not really big money. And but online it's much easier, maybe interesting and knockout. And I think people are hungry for long chess. Hikaru won, Jan won, Caruana won, and where's Grischuk? Grischuk is still playing. Seriously? Okay. A draw from Grischuk. Okay, one more draw and I can catch him. Okay. My only motivation for them to play poorly is not just that I can meet them. That's it. I want them to succeed and let the best player play against Magnus. Why did I mention Hambleton? There was in the feed right here that it says Abu Dhabi. There was a feed that, okay, here. Hambleton is playing in Abu Dhabi tournament, Twitch TV. So, but maybe he has a cooperation with chess.com. That is quite possible. You can cheat even in Bullet. Okay. Yeah, there could be a sophisticated cheating, like you have a good friend next to you on a computer, and only in very important moments, even in a Blitz game, he would just quickly tell you, like, do this move, and that's it. You just need one move. All right, let's go with d4 now. Okay. c4. That's a good move, I was told. g3. Is it King's Indian or Grunfeld? It's King's Indian. Okay. No, it's Grunfeld. Okay, let me try this line. Karpov and Kasparov played it in a match 2012, I think. when they put 2012, after much long after Kasparov dropped chess. Knight c6, really? Okay, I'm just gonna push. I don't see a good way to defend it, so I'm gonna push it. Okay. Now bishop is coming to g4, but that's okay. I'll go h3. I don't mind. e6. Okay. What do I do now? f4 looks promising. I don't know, I'm just hitting f4. Then I want to hit it with b3. Where would he go? I don't see any tricks so far, no checks. There's a pin on long diagonal, but I want to close that long diagonal very shortly with e5. Maybe right now on the next move. I have bishop a3 with a tempo. I'm not sure whether I should go e5 or take on e6 and go to an end. No, I don't want to go to an endgame because my play is on the king side. Knight a5 is the only move. What else? Okay, so I'm thinking bishop a3. Bishop b4 is a huge threat, and rook, of course, is hanging. E takes d4, e takes d5. So he's giving up an exchange. What if I go e takes d5 anyway? Just a slow move. Rook e8, bishop b4. I don't see how he can protect his knight. Rook e2 is just queen e2. I can take the rook, of course. Bishop f8, queen f8, and then take the pawn on d5. That's a full exchange up. It should be winning. I had recently a lesson where I suggested to my student that I had a very unpleasant experience of wanting more win than I actually can have, so I'm just gonna take. I'm gonna learn that lesson that I told to my student. Queen c5 check. Oh my goodness. I thought I'm safe here. E d5, queen c5, and I lose my knight on c3. Okay, so I have to close that bishop. Now d5 is hanging, c6, and then knight on a5 could be trapped, but I don't see how. Usually you cannot trap it. Queen d2 maybe I'll play to attack that knight. Okay, so black has good compensation. One pawn, two bishops. I think black has to go c6. And then I'm gonna go queen d4 maybe. Queen d4, why? I don't know. Queen d2 looks more. I want to look at that knight on a5 and let it, I want to buzzer that knight. I want to attack it. It's a queen c5, a check is still there. I think black should push f6 at some moment. Yep, exactly my point. Knight a4, knight takes a4, and I cannot win that knight. I can take on d5. Knight d5. Queen c5 check, I can come back, knight to d5. Okay, let's go. That's fun. Any capture, I take the knight. Or maybe take on d5 first and then takes a knight. So what will he do? Queen c5 check, I'm going queen e3. I'm going to exchange queens. Exchange, that's what you're supposed to be doing when you're materially up. F takes e5, b4 is still not winning, but f5, bishop f5 is a good move, because bishop h6 I have knight g4, and if takes it's knight, f6 is coming, f takes g is coming, e4 square. If I take over e4 square, zero compensation. Okay, I have to take, exchange some pieces. Knight to d5. All right. Rook d1, I run into fork. What else can I do? Rook c1. Okay, just develop the rook someplace. Rook c1. That's a weird move. I want to have knight c3 option or rook c5 option. I think rook c5 is the threat now. Ah, no, not anymore. Knight c3 was the move I had intended. Knight c3. Bishop h6, I don't like that. Ah, that's fine. Knight c3. Exchange pieces. Exchange, exchange, exchange. Rook on f5, it's, on one hand it's misplaced, and on the other hand it's looking at the knight on a5. No, I still want my pre-move. Bishop h6, what do I do? I don't know, e5 would be hanging. Knight e3, I was thinking just to attack, just attacking the knight. Knight g2, king g2. My knight is coming to e4. Then I need to exchange rooks, and that would be game over. Just exchanging rooks. How do I do that? Knight is coming to c6. That's not good. And then to d4. So what do I do about that? Check. Exchanging pieces. Takes. No knight c6 anymore. Rook e1 is my next move. Rook e1 or rook d1. I'm going for the 7th rank. Or exchanging rooks. Exchanging rooks would be the simplest. It's exactly what I'm going to do. And then king to the center. Or I think the rook can win on its own. Takes. Now king is coming to e4. And then rook is coming to f-file. And I'm penetrating with the rook. Where is he going? He's going for my a2 pawn. Okay. Okay, I don't like the way I'm converting the advantage at this moment. I should have taken h7, I think. Check and then takes. And then check. And then I push. Oh, really? The pawn endgame is winning. Come on, this is not serious. With 1 second increment, even without 20 seconds is enough. Okay, who was my opponent? Uzbeki Tiger. GM, oh, I didn't notice it was a GM. Brunei. Uzbek Tiger, Brunei, okay. Okay, that was a good game. That was a good game. I got good position out of the opening. There were bumps along the way, but I'm happy with my result. Okay. We'll see. Who's next? Ian has 3, Caruana has 3, Giri has 3. I don't know how to search a player here. I mean, so let's just... Hikaru has 3 points. Let's see if he loses. Mora? Is that Morozevich? Ah, Moroni. Okay. Oh, Hikaru is winning. Where's my Grischuk? Maybe I can meet Grischuk. I don't see any Grischuk here, so he probably played already. 3 out of 3, probably hundreds of people. Hold on, 1100, so 500 after 6th round, 550, and then, yeah, it could be 100 and more players. Okay. We'll see. At least I played some GM. That's already not a day. Day is not wasted if I play and win a GM. Should I do Puzzle Rush one more time? But the games would end very soon. There's no time for Puzzle Rush. You can go ahead and ask some questions. It's 12 people watching, not too much. So if you have any questions, you're welcome to ask. Okay. Giri has 3. I have 2. It's only 3 rounds. It feels it's like more. No, it's not. And I see people leaving. 11. It was more than 11-19, and people are leaving. I'm guessing you lose a game or 2, and then you don't see a point in continuing. I hope that doesn't happen to me. Okay. Abu Dhabi chess. My fellow Ukrainian Elyanov is streaming in Russian, I think. Zubov is streaming as well. He's a really good Blitz player. I'm not sure if Bortnik is streaming, but we have some very good players in Blitz in Ukraine. All right. All right, come on. How long it is? A few more games. Не можна. My children want to walk in. Sorry for that. Спитай мамицю, до мене не можна. До мене не можна, Катруся. Sorry for that. I could be that guy who was, you know, answering some CNN question and a toddler walked in. Could have been funny. Taking a namesake, have you played Petrosian? Which one? Petrosian. Yes, I did play him. I had a winning position. We played in Emirates, by the way. And he played Dutch against me. And I had no clue what I was doing because I wasn't, that was maybe 2013, I think. And I had a winning advantage, but then he managed to save the game. Yeah, you can find it on, it was a good game, by the way. Thank you for asking, Valery. All right. Well, I'm referring to current Petrosian from Armenia, not the former world champion. I don't know when he passed away, but I didn't think we had a chance to meet at all. All right. Okay, come on, one more game. What's going on here? Oh, this can take forever. It's not a fortress because the pawn can go to g5. It was a bit. Oh, and this is a fortress. Although, no, king goes to f7. If the king was on the lower part of the board, that would be a relatively... Oh, that's it, game over. But it's not a fortress anymore. Check and loses the rook. Okay. All right. Close the game. Prepare. And I'm gonna get black now. Okay. Come on. Next round. Let's go. Okay. Who's my opponent? Women GM from Pap Petra. I do not know her. Okay. E4. Sicilian. E6. I'm gonna play a dubious line A6. I hate this line. Okay. If knight c3, I have very good results with b5. That's exactly the line I'm playing with white. Ouch. It's exactly the line I play with white. So what do I do? Rook f(c1). So she's clearly aiming for a4. So what is the difference? Rook c8, a4, b4. Okay, queen b8. I'm gonna do the typical maneuver with the bishop to c7. And then like looking at the pawn on h2. Bishop g1, rook e8. Now my knight should go to e5 and then to g6, and then I should try h5, h4. I think that's the way to go. Okay, knight here. I think I do this. What do I do next? I think I just throw h5. h5, h4, h3, and then I try to open the position with d5. But at any moment c5 can happen, and I have to be ready to take on c5 and go b5, and then like crazy action begins. So maybe my rook belongs on d8 now. F4 is not possible. Knight takes e4 is a very typical idea in this position, and then get two minor pieces. Queen c1. What is she? Where's she going for? c5 definitely, but I don't care. I just push my pawn. c5. I wanted to just go b5 here. Or maybe I throw h3 just to mess with her king first. Is that a good idea? No, probably not. What if I go b5 now? I don't want to open the b file, so I'm gonna go b5 now. I want a rook on b1 to stay put. Takes, bishop takes. h3 is my next move. Not afraid of f4. a6 pawn, do I care about it? Should I care about it? No. Let's go. In Blitz, who gets the attack on the king usually wins, because it's so much harder to defend than to attack. Really? She's not scared at all. I would be terrified here. Knight f3, bishop c5, taking on e4. Knight on d4 is holding everything. How can I remove him? There should be a crushing breakthrough. Bishop c5 and then take on e4. And then... Knight on d4 is holding everything. I hate it. Okay, I give up this bishop. I don't need it anymore. But I need to break through on long diagonal now. I think knight f3 should be played. But I don't see a follow-up. Knight f3, bishop e4, bishop g2. Double the rooks. But I need to take now. I need to take now. And then take on e4. But then bishop on g2 would be a monster. And pawn on c5. If I could take that pawn from c5, I would be all right. I could be worse now. Knight takes f3. I have to take with the bishop on e4. Bishop g2 is the move. Maybe I take on c2 and then I don't even have a follow-up. That is bad. Why is she thinking? Well, what's the problem? Bishop takes e4, bishop g2. Maybe I go queen b7 first. Queen b7, but then knight moves and I cannot take the rook. Ouch! c6, really? That's not right. I think this is just losing. I can take on g1 and then use and then e5, then I pin first. That's it. Okay, so she did not expect knight f3. She should have just taken and played bishop g2 and I'm in huge trouble. Now I'm just winning. e5, knight e4, everything is in. Queen e3. Can I win by force? Rook d8. Rook d8. Knight f5, she should run like that. Knight f5. Because rook d1, e5, same story. So knight f5 is the move. Then I take on e3, then I take on c6, and I have a healthy extra pawn. Takes, and the pawn on e file is weak. So she has to, I think she has to take or play e5. She goes e5, takes, e5. What do I do? Knight d7, I think I would win that pawn. Knight d7. Knight d7. It's a little passive. Knight d7, knight g4. Bishop f3. There's no pin on d file, so I'll win another pawn, but I would undouble her pawns, but pawns are very good in endgame. Just take a pawn if you can. That's the recipe, unless you have a good reason not to do it. Rook to c8. Now my rook needs to get into the game. Maybe I should have went for the a pawn, but I don't think there's any difference. K3, knight e5. Any rook endgame would be g4 is hanging, knight is going here. In rook endgame I just create a passed pawn and push it as far as I can. Okay, so she pinned me. What do I do about that? I just unpin myself. But how? Rook d5, a4 is coming. I just move the king. No, g5. Let's fix the queen side, the king side first. a4, and just move my king forward. I just take. Rook h3, b4. I have a passed pawn, push it. That's the rule. That is the rule. Rook behind the pawn, that's easy. Come on, this is not serious. I think she would resign. Okay. Okay. So I stepped over the lines. I stepped over the lines with this knight takes f3, but I didn't think I have a choice. Okay. 1984, he passed away, and I was born in 1986. Thank you, kid. Have you played tournament in Hungary? That's a random question. Thank you for one. Have I played a tournament in Hungary? I was in Hungary. I was traveling through the Hungary. It's not the Hungary. It's Hungary. No, I never played. I played in Romania. I played Budapest close tournament like 11 years ago or something. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. In this line, have you seen before? Have I seen before? That's a nice play of words. Yes, I play it myself. You can find actually several games in database for this position, which were, and I won all of them with white. So I consider I am a self-proclaimed expert in this line, but for white. That's why I was so disappointed to see it from black side. But of course I analyzed it for white, so I know ideas for black as well. I'm not sure if I executed them well. H5, H4, H3, that's definitely on the list. Where did I go wrong? Not 100%. After H3, G takes H3, maybe I should take it slow, just protect the pawn on A6 or something. But don't go crazy at knight F3. I think I was losing there. I'm pretty sure I was losing. I think... do I have time to check? Let me see. Yeah, games are still in progress, so I can check my game. Again, what is the fastest way to do it? Okay, I click on myself again. I don't know what is the faster way to do it. I will use a way. Games. Analyze. It's not that simple for Stockfish to analyze. Okay. What is going on? And where's the... I don't care about the statistics. Show me the moves. H5, questionable move, but that's a typical idea. Come on. And then... No, this is losing. Where are her mistakes? Okay, the game has started. Wow, that was fast. Bortnik. Oh yes, finally a 3000 star. Fellow Ukrainian, I think he's streaming as well, but in Russian. So what do? Let's play solid chess. Okay, knight f6. What is the most solid line here? Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing. Just developing my pieces, I guess. I don't mind pinning myself. Maybe I castle queenside now. Maybe I castle queenside. I'm gonna go g5 now. I'm gonna play queen d7 now. I'm gonna castle long. We'll see what happens. Where is he going to castle? So I'm gonna play positional chess. He's very good in tactics. He's very good at sharp, dynamic play, as far as I can tell. And so he's clearly preparing d4. He's preparing d4. That's okay. I castle long. He has a pin bishop a4, which I missed. Okay, and I wanted to hit the center with d5 now. Or ed, cd, and then d5. Or right now d5. Is that a good sacrifice? Right now d5. Let's go with it. I'm better developed. I should open the position for my pieces. d5, knight h5. I should win that pawn back. What else can he do? Bishop takes e5. I underestimated that move. So takes, knight h5 anyway. Where else? I don't have any other place to go. Yeah, I do not. I missed that move. That's not good. King b8. I want to take on e4. And if queen takes a7, then play queen c6, but then my king goes, yeah, queen d4. I blundered tactics and he's gonna crush me. I hate it. King b8, long castle. b6 maybe with it to have c5, but that's not good. He's gonna castle long now. Oh, b6 with the idea c5, c4. Maybe that's not that bad. Maybe I can win that bishop. Oh my god, queen g4 check. This is embarrassing. And I have just one check on d2. This is horrible. If I move my knight, he's just gonna move the bishop. If I take, queen check, king goes, queen h5. Yeah, I should try it, of course. Do I go f5 here? f5, no, it's not useful. Horrible. Full piece down. He wants to go queen f3 and consolidate. Okay. Full piece down. He can just castle now and that's it. And that's all she wrote. Full piece down. Even 0 pawns. Should have played a line that I know much better. That's a very good strategy by Alexander. He chooses a side line. Bishop c4, d3 is clearly not the main line that people play and analyze. And he knows it well, and I don't because I barely analyzed it. In classical game, I would figure out what to do, of course. But this is not one. This is not a classical game. And then I just blundered. I overestimated my position. I knew he was planning d4. I should have handled it some other way. This is just frustration, I would say. Queen g7, of course. I think I just resign and... Okay, maybe he blunders the knight. Maybe he takes it and blunders. Queen c5. Return me the favor. Okay. Full piece down. No pawns. Horrible, horrible. What is the easiest way for him? Queen g5, I guess. Rook d1. Yeah, just exchange some pieces. That's exactly what you should be doing. But hold on, is he moving his knight? Where is he moving his knight if I attack it? Maybe he'll counterattack my rook with queen f6. He'll probably do that. Queen f6. Queen f6, queen h4. That's an easy win. If knight moves, I win it with check, unless it goes to f1, which is also winning, I suppose. But queen f6, I think, is the best one. Queen f6, I go, and then knight goes to f5. If I go rook g8, for example, knight goes to f5. Queen f6, rook d2 is the move, of course. Why don't I consider rook d2? I thought I give check and win the knight. Isn't it the case? Queen c5, knight d4, queen c3. That looks promising. There's no knight c6. Knight e6, queen e3 check. Oh my goodness! He blundered everything. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I forgot the g4 he can take on g4. Attack. Queen f3, I'm gonna take the queen for sure. h4. Queen g8 check and I may lose. Yeah, he's still gonna beat me because he's much better in Blitz. That is twice embarrassing, I would say. Oh, queen d5. Horrible. This is just terrible, guys. Yep, resign, finally. Oh my goodness. He converted poorly. I guess he got nervous because he knew he was playing me, and I'm a decent GM, and with full piece up, he's not converting it. So he actually concentrated way better when he blundered the knight. Or maybe he was like, maybe he's streaming and he was like, oh, this is winning, and maybe he started talking about something else. Okay, at least I played Bortnik. What is his current Blitz rating? Let me see. Bortnik. No, that's not him. Bortnik. Alexander. 2720. So not rocket rating, but minus 2520 or something. So he's way stronger than me. After all, this game proved it. But okay, at least I fought well. Full piece down. How did I play the tournament in Hungary? Ah, have you ever played? Yes. In this line, have you seen before? Okay, no more. These are old questions. Okay, this is actually 11 rounds. It's not 9. If it was a 9-round tournament, it would be definitely time to go offline. Knight takes a6. What does it refer to, Valery? What is the result in Firuza Carlsen? Anyone following that? Anyone following that? Banter Blitz Cup versus stream. Where is the stream? I just go to YouTube, I guess. Banter Blitz. Magnus is losing. Oh wow. Okay. Magnus is losing to Alireza. Okay. Now I vote for Alireza to beat Carlsen, because then I could say, okay, of course I lost to him. He beat Carlsen. What do you want from me? But he's very good in very sharp blitz, very quick blitz, but not so good from strategical point of view. Oh, he's young, I guess, but not as good as his rating would suggest, I would say. Yeah, 2 more rounds. 2 losses out of 5 rounds. Yeah, I think if I lose, I would probably end the stream when I lose another half a point. You'll have to forgive me, but with 2.5 lost points, that's nothing to talk about in such enormous tournament. 1060 players, so 50 players went offline already. All right, 1 more to go. Should be white now. I should be white now. What is this sound? Ah, this is Stockfish playing with LC0. Okay. I wonder what's been bugging me. Come on, where's the pairing? 5 out of 5, 10 people. Okay. Giri. And that's it. From top level grandmasters, only Giri. And who's this? Dmitry Kollars from Hamburg. Okay. So top level players already lost points. How much did they lose? Grischuk lost half a point. I don't see Caruana anywhere. 4 out of 5. Okay. So Giri didn't lose anything, but I played him already. It's not fun. Why is there no next round? Do they have a break or something? No, they didn't say anything about the breaks. And everybody else lost 1 point or more. Wow. Hold on a second. 47 people have 4.5 out of 5 only? I thought it would be more. Caruana has 4 out of 5. Okay. Okay, so he lost. Why is there's no pairing? Am I live? I am live. The connection is working. The stream is working. Do they have like 5-minute break or something? Come on, oh, the 5-minute break has started. Please remain in live games. Will resume automatically. Okay, time for puzzle rush for sure. I'm blundering silly things. 3-minute puzzle rush. Start. What's this? Just push the pawn. Checkmate. Check takes. Check takes. Takes. Check takes. Checkmate. Checkmate. Takes and takes. Takes wins the queen. Checkmate. Fork. Move the king. Take the rook. Just take it. What is this? Check and mate. Check and take the queen. Checkmate. Check and almost checkmate. Threaten checkmate. Threaten checkmate. Move the king back. Takes and fork and takes. Takes and takes, and that's it. Takes the queen, takes the pawn. Mate in 2. Fork. Checkmate. Take the pawn, move the king, take the knight. Just threaten checkmate. Okay. What is this? Take, threaten checkmate, win the queen. Just take the knight. And just move the queen and threaten checkmate. That's it. What is this? Check and then takes and then come back. Take and take. This is silly, straightforward, silly tactics. I want something interesting. Isn't it winning anyways? Rook f2, no. Queen h5. Queen g4. I don't know what was the follow-up, but that was definitely the one. Knight f6. Queen h5 and take the rook. Queen d1, I guess, and take the queen. Back rank? Nope. Okay. Rook takes check. Push backwards, pin, promote the queen. Game has started? Really? Okay. 2500. Pomegranate 98. Who's that? Georgia, GM from Georgia. Okay. Secret GM, but I thought they are not allowed to be anonymous. Okay, let's go. Ah, the break started earlier. Okay. Another Caruana. Let's try the h4 variation again. Bishop d3. Usually it's quite positional. I had a game like this yesterday. I'm gonna give a check to buzzer the king. Not sure if that was the best move, but bishop c3 is still... At least the king would be in the way of the pieces. Knight d2. I hope you can see my stream. Everything is fine. Knight is coming to b5. I don't care about that. He's welcome to come to b5 and improve my pawn structure. Knight b5, knight d to f3. Rook d to e1. My rook needs an open file. My knight is going to f3 now. Then I'm gonna go maybe a4 to prevent any... Oh, really? e6. Is he gonna hold that pawn? I don't think so. I think it would be very difficult once I double my rooks. and then improve my bishop. G3 is definitely a move to do, to avoid any checks or anything. Double rooks, and I put enormous pressure on that pawn. What do I do next? Bishop a5 is met with b6. What does he do next? That's a better question. Knight removes the control over d4 pawn. Can I use it? Knight is going to g4. I do not like it. I'm gonna put my knight on e5. He will probably take, and I would have to take with the pawn, and then I go... my bishop is a monster now. Okay, f3. I don't need f3. I can play f3 after knight g4, so I improve my bishop. Knight g4, f3, and he has to go back. Otherwise, black would push c5. What's my next move? Oh, he wants to exchange my precious knight. I did not see that one. Ouch. No, I will not let that happen. Knight h3. I need my knight. What's my next move? b6. Bishop d6, knight b5. I should go d4. I know I put another pawn on the color of my bishop, but my pawn on e5 needs protection. c5 needs to be stopped. It's not stopped really. c5 is still possible, followed by knight a6. And now I have another pawn to protect. So I'm not super thrilled with my decision. Rook d2, c5. Yeah, he's outplaying me slowly from a worse position in the opening. Rook d2. c5 I think is a good move. Takes and... no, c5 I take. a5. I was just about to play a4 myself actually. c5. I think I need to lock the king side because the rook on f3 could come. Okay, I wanted to go a4, but now I cannot do it. So I'm gonna go king b1 now. a4 is my next move. a4. If knight d4, it's takes. And I'm gonna quickly fight for the c file. Takes, rook d2 takes, my king is going. My king will come to d3, my rook will come to c1. And then knight... Oh, okay. Maybe that was a better decision on his behalf. Do I go c4 now? Yeah, I like it. I like it. I want my pawns to start moving. Get them going. Knight f7, what is this? Takes. Pawn takes. e6. I just push my passed pawn as far as I can. Then I push the f pawn. Really? Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. My next move, I double rooks. Next move, rook f6. And then another rook to e6. And then I'll be ready to give up one of the rooks because my king can get in some trouble. Okay, so how do I win this one in the best way? g6, I guess. g6. Okay, rook f7 is coming. He has check rook b8, but then I can go king a2 and run away. Or I always have rook b6 at my disposal. Rook e7. Oh my god, I blundered rook e7. Takes, g7. Oh, he did not see that one. Check. double rooks. I don't think he has perpetual with his rooks. And now g7 and rook f8. Oh, rook f8 is not a threat. Oh my goodness. What did I do? Rook f8 is not a threat. Oh my god, this is horrible. Why did I play g7? I thought rook f8 was winning. Check. 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 Rook e8. f6. Rook f8, d2, rook d8, king d6, king f6 is the move. Oh my god. Oh my goodness, f8 queen. f8 queen, d1 queen. It's a draw. It's a draw. It's a silly, silly draw. Yeah, I think that would be it. I think that would be it. Oh my god, I had such a great position. Outplayed completely. And then g7. If I, instead of g7, what do I do? Actually, it's not that simple, yeah. Maybe just move the rook from f6. Oh my god, I'm disappointed. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna continue the tournament. So how many rounds has passed? How many rounds has passed? This is round 6. A little more than half of a turn, but I lost. How many points did I lose? How do I check that? What's my score? What's my score? I lost 2 games and I played 2 draws. Is that the case? In this case, in that case, this is horrible. Games. Yeah. I lost 1.5. 2.5. I lost 2.5 points. So I have 3.5 out of 6. I have like +1. This is... Yeah, I don't think I should continue. Yeah, I think I... Okay, maybe one more. Maybe one more. For sure, if I thought that if I lose another half a point, I'm finishing, but no, not yet. Not yet. Thank you for sticking with my stream, although Magnus Carlsen is probably way more fun. All right, one more game, come on. One more good game or one more bad game. All the oh, okay, the games are done. Why there's no score after round 6? I don't get it. Hikaru is commentating. Wow. Yeah, that's a very hard company to keep people engaged. If Carlsen and Hikaru are commentating, so I appreciate you sticking in my stream. Why? Come on, finish the game. Who's playing for a win? Black, I guess. But how? How can Black win this? Slowly, yeah? Okay, everybody's waiting for this game to finish. But it could take like lots of minutes. Top guesses out of 11? What is this? Some people guessing stuff. I don't know. I don't want to watch this one. Why don't they update? This is round 6. Why do they have only after round 5 results? I don't get it. Nobody's interested in the history. Okay. Come on, round 7. Round 7. David Kalashan, international master from Armenia. Let's go. Another London system? No. Okay. This time I'm gonna play Sicilian one more time. a6. This is the line I want to play. Very dubious line. And b5 now. Bishop d3 is the main move in the position. Okay, then my bishop goes here. And the pawn on e4 was hanging. So now I go knight c6, I think is the move. Now knight e5 is unpleasant. He's not afraid of knight e5, really? Why not? He should be. Knight e5, bishop e2, b4, bishop... Okay, I'm gonna take it. He either keeps the bishop or loses the pawn. So that's his choice now. Rook e1, so he decided to drop the bishop. I'm gonna take it. And all is left for me to finish my development, which is not easy at all. I'm gonna go knight e7 and put my knight on c6 or g6, because knight f6 always calculating this e5 stuff. Actually, f6 is the move I wanted to play anyway, but okay, bishop g5. He clearly wants knight d5 or something. h6 is useful, so that he has to calculate g5 and stuff. Now maybe queen b6 with a tempo, rook d1, and then he's crushing with knight d5. So how do I fight against that? Queen b6, rook d1, knight g6 with a tempo, knight g6 with a tempo, because if he gives up his bishop, I take the queen on the next move. So bishop g3 is the move now, I guess. And then I develop my bishop to, say, c5, attack his knight. If I complete my development and put my king to safety, then the whole idea of the opening has been successful. Knight f5. Wow. Okay. He's going for d6. I forgot about that possibility. So I can take, he takes, I go king f8, and then he moves the queen, and my knight on g6 is in huge trouble. If I castle, he's going to d6. It would be hard to handle, but I think it's safer to castle. Knight d6. Bishop to c6 would be my move. Bishop to c6. Now I want to play f5. So I think he has to move the queen. And then I'll go b4, and I would kick his knight away. h4, really? Okay, I'm kicking b4. That's a useful move for sure. Knight has to go to e2, then I go f5. So e4 pawn is hanging, my bishops are monsters. What does he do about that? f4 may be a threat. Why did I forget about that move? Because I'm winning. f4, queen g6 takes on g3, and then f2 is collapsing. If he moves the bishop, I take on f2. What else can he do? Knight c4, intermediate move. Queen a7 always. That's not an issue. What else? Take on f4. I just take. What would I do in his shoes? I really don't know. Bishop h2, probably give up an exchange and play that position. Yep. So I think I should take the rook and then go king h7. Queen g6, really? Okay. Should I go queen f2? I'll go queen f2. That looks very nice. You can rarely just come in without knocking on the door with the queen. Knight g1. I don't have queen h4. It's not so good. So what do I do? Ah, I have rook f6 first, and then I have queen h4. Okay. That's good enough, I would say. The knight on d6 is nicely placed, but I'm playing around the knight. It's not really in the way of any of my pieces. That's like in Kalashnikov Chelyabin variation. The knight is beautiful on d5 and black just goes around with all the pieces and manages to win simply. Knight f3, queen h5. So I'm exchange up and I'm still attacking. So what is the best way to finish the game? Queen f1 seems like the only move to me. Or queen d3, okay. So takes, push f3. Now I'm gonna double rooks first. I cannot win without that rook, so I'm gonna do that. Now I wanted just to take and push f3. That should decide. Giving back some material, but I get to his king. Queen g4 check to follow. There's nothing he can do. Game over. Okay. Okay, that's a good win. Okay, now I see my score. 4.5 out of 7. 4 more rounds to go. Okay. Yeah, this is exactly what I did. I played a dubious line that I know well, and I knew all the ideas. Even though objectively my position was not good, I managed to win a good game. Wow, I didn't know that Zaven Andreasyan is such a good blitz player. What's his rating? What's his blitz rating? Because he's like, I think he got second place previously. Andreasyan Zaven, blitz 2640. Maybe he's good at online blitz, so that's like slightly different skill than over the board blitz. He's really good. Second place now, 6 out of 6. Let's see his game. Jan Grischuk is playing. How many points does Grischuk have? 5.5. Wow. Isn't he losing here? He's completely lost. Wow. Okay, so only 1 point behind Grischuk, assuming he's gonna continue with the play. Top 8 is the goal here, right? Top 8, given the number of players. I think it would be like, so what is top 8 now? 5.5 out of 6. So top 8 would be like 9 out of 11 wouldn't be enough for top 8. That's my best guess. That is my best guess. Okay, tell me what is going on in Carlsen Firouzja, if anyone is still listening to me, because there are more interesting lines happening in other events. Let's see, where's 7.7. Oh, they have a draw. Okay, I don't mind if you watch that one. If you would, yeah, that seems more fun than this one. I'll let you know if anything fun happens here. Hold on, but Banter Blitz, it could be like the last game of Banter Blitz, because the 8.5 is the one. So I'm gonna check it myself. Where is it? Carlsen Firouzja. Carlsen Firouzja. This may be the last game. Magnus is black. White has two pieces, 2 bishops. Wow, they have a very interesting position. I hope I can watch it. Oh, there are lots of games in progress. Okay, very good. Magnus has a little more time and slightly worse position, I would say.
No, I'm going e6, I think.
Slightly worse position. 7.7. Wow. This very well may be the last game. Oh, I think if there's a tie, you have to keep going until you score.
This just wasn't a very good move by me.
Okay, Magnus is not commentating very well. He's fully focused. He needs to win this one, because he needs to win everything. He's so good, he wants to win everything.
Okay, good.
Okay, I'm gonna do this.
Queen d6,
Hold on a second. I'm gonna put Magnus in my stream. I hope it's not considered cheating.
Should at least not be worse here. 95 now.
The games are still in progress. One more. Okay.
Yeah.
Magnus has knights. And Magnus has knights and a little more time. Oh, he removed the queens. Ah, he didn't have a choice. Ah, too bad I have to play. Who's my... Natalia Books? That is very funny. She lives in my building. That's how fun it is. We have to go online through the whole world to play one another. Oh my god. This is hilarious. Oh my god. Okay, I want to focus on my game. I would watch Magnus's play later. So what is the right way to go here? I want to push c5. I want to block everything. If knight e4, I'm going to go knight bd2. If f5, yeah, black is solid. It's very solid. b4, really? So she wants to move the bishop to a6. I don't care. Rook e1. Now I have a3 at my disposal whenever I want it to be. This one. She wants to take my precious bishop. I want to go e3 and on g5 go to d6. That is what I want to do. I don't think anyone is watching me right now. Oh, Magnus is losing. Oh my goodness. He has a knight, but he's losing. They have no increment. This is crazy. Magnus is losing. Mate in one. Magnus lost. Wow. Magnus lost. Is it game over? Oh, g4. I blundered this move. This is awful. I was planning bishop d6. Why did I change my plans? Oh, this is horrible. I was planning bishop d6 and now I thought I was forcing f6. Yeah, Magnus lost, and it seems I'm gonna lose too because I have a horrible position. I have to move my knight. Bishop takes everything. Yeah, I don't have any choice. Magnus lost to Alireza. Okay. Yeah, it's from psychological point of view, it's easier to lose to the winner of the tournament. Way easier. Because then you say, hey, you know, I played with the winner. Okay, I'm one pawn down. My king is bad. Knight d4, queen g5 is coming. Knight d4, queen g5. That's okay. Queen g5, I have a4 move. Or maybe... No, I don't want to go e4. My king is weak. So I'm gonna go a4 now. Takes. and take with the pawn. If a4, I'm gonna go rook b1. If queen g5, I go a4. Rook c8, I go a4. Okay, I was planning rook b1. That's a useful move. Queen g5, queen c3. Pawn on e5 is indirectly protected. Okay, and I think it's time to push my pawn. I think it's time. I don't see what else I can do. Just push it to c7. I'm just pushing it as far as I can. And then rook goes to c1. Oh my goodness, knight e8. Why did I push it to c7? It's awful. Awful play. Horrible play. I should just resign here, I think. Why? I forgot that knight e8 attacks my pawn. Why did I push it to c7? This is stupid. e4 maybe. Really nothing to talk about here. 2 pawns down. Oh my god. And queen and knight are magnificent. What's my only chance? I don't even see a chance. h3 is my next move, I guess. Queen d7, what do I do? Queen d2 maybe? It's just a draw. No, I'm worse. It's not a draw. Knight g3 fork. Knight g3 fork was winning. Okay. Okay, that's a silly draw. That's a silly draw. Okay, I'm definitely going offline this tournament. No more chances at all. I played only Bortnik and it's not so good. Thank you for staying. Thank you for watching. I don't see any more questions. Take care. Have a good day. And bye-bye.